So Anthropic plot twist. The AI that promised privacy now wants your diary. So have you seen the latest updates to Anthropic, I guess, all of their products? They now want to keep your chat data, chat history, your code history and Claude code as well for 5 years and train off your data too. So it's not just like holding on to it, for, I don't know, what you couldn't call it, like HR or whatever. It's literally they're training off your data. And this is a stark contrast kind of to a company that in recent months has been releasing so many articles about, just privacy in general and making sure that AI is built for good and this and that. And you've basically got until the 28th of September. You should be presented with some sort of screen to accept this. Now, I have, because you've seen what Siri can't do because of all the privacy stuff. I want a better product from Claude. I'm happy them seeing what I'm coding. Again, this is maybe a developer's perspective with all this, but they're literally, they're going to be keeping your data for up to 5 years. So if you say yes to it now, that means they'll have your data, all of your data, until the year 2030, which is just crazy.
Funny to see your developer mindset as well. It's like, just take all my life, take my data, my code. I mean, they already have it.
I want a better product. I see the light. I want a better product, and I don't mind sharing my data to give better product. StreamYard, we use StreamYard to do all this, that, and the other. Every single time we do a show, I click generate AI. We never use them, but I want that to get better, because if we can AI generate a bunch of shorts for you guys and pump them out, then that's just better for everyone. So I just click it because I don't know whether they're training on it or not, but I just want that to get better and better and better. So what's your perspective? I mean, are you saying yes? Do you use Claude, don't you?
Very little, but I would say yes.
In Cursor?
Yes, I do.
I wonder how this does it through Cursor then. Do you think Cursor you need to accept through Cursor?
I didn't notice anything new through Cursor. I've been using Cursor, and especially like the Claude models, but I would say yes to it. I mean, if they have my data for 30 days or 5 years, I don't think it's going to make a difference. They have my data anyway, and even if they don't store the 30-day version, for longer, they could train, on it and store it in a different version, right? I don't care about this too much. It would be nice to not, give away your data, but I guess this is the world we are living in, and I don't feel like fighting against it, to be honest.
Yeah, at the end of the day, if we're getting better products from it, I mean, Google have always done this. They give away their products for free. Yeah. In return, we get good products. If it's not a good product, then whatever. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm with you guys here when it comes to privacy. I really don't want this to bite me in the ass. I really, really don't. I want to have faith in humanity. This might be I haven't gone through this. This might be quite interesting to kind of go through. Why are you making this change? All large language models like Claude are trained using large amounts of data from real world interactions. Now, here's the thing. I actually don't think coding, we've got all the data out there. If you ask an AI to build you an app, it's going to build it in React, and it's going to build it using Tailwind and ShadCM. It's not going to keep up with some of the latest trends, right? I think this will make sure they're ahead of the game, because they're actually able to learn of what people are actually building or asking the AI to build. Granted, probably most people will just be happy with the React, Express, full stack application, but there will be developers who want to force in Svelte, or who want to use their own systems using Anthropic. Now, I wonder if there's anything to do with tool use, because obviously when I use a tool, I just installed it the other day, but it's similar to Context 7 in that it gets documentation, up-to-date documentation to help write code. Because, of course, if I ask it to use a library that was released last week, then it's not going to know anything about that, because I don't know when the cutoff date is with Claude. I think it's September last year. Does the result from the tool come into play? So I've just searched tool and it doesn't show up anywhere. But anyway, let's continue with this. When developer debugs code collaborating with AI model, interaction offers valuable signals. So basically, yeah, I mean, as you'd expect. And why are you extending? AI development cycle span years, basically 18 to 24 months ago. They're up until, so you won't get anything younger than 18 months ago or older.
Yeah.
Keeping the data consistent through the training process helps make the models more consistent to models trained on similar data will respond, reason, and produce outputs in similar ways. I mean, yeah, there's nothing really here that's, updated this, to be honest. But there is a bit of backlash. People are a bit worried about it, particularly when it comes to data security. Again, we reported last week that Grok was announcing that a bunch of things were being published publicly. Yeah. Now, whether, again, I don't know, I speculated whether that was actually a developer mess up or whether there was a communication issue and actually they've done nothing wrong, but it was just not communicated that would be indexable. So don't just share your bomb making history, whatever the people were sharing. Otter AI as well, a company that messed up on, they actually got done a whoopsie and that they were actually storing people's data. Like there's just this worry that are they capable of actually storing data and without any compromisation, without any breaches or anything like that. So there is a worry there.
How is it with OpenAI and other companies? Like how long are they storing our data?
I think they're 30 days. I do think 30 days.
But even if it's 1 day, can't they theoretically generalize?
I don't know the process. Like I know what you mean. So once that data's in, they take it and then they're out, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. If Claude can get away with it, Mark Zuckerberg is like, he's very happy because Claude is getting away with it and he will be asking for more now.
Quite interesting. Let us know in the comments. What are you worried about AI?
Yeah.
What do you think AI is going to do with your data? What are you worried about? I'd love to know. We would love
or like what is the private type of thing that you are talking to AI about that you don't want to be published?
Yeah. Let us
know. What are the questionable things that you are asking?
This is part of a larger conversation on my show, Cmd+AI, which we stream live every single week. We discuss the news and all things related to AI in the world of design and web. Catch us next week and join in the banter.